everyone. So now we'll be looking at the quotient rule. So quotient rule we use when we have the format y is equal to u over v, where u is a function f of x and v is a function g of x. So when we have an equation in the format y is equal to u over v, we use the quotient rule to differentiate this. So u is a function of fx and v is a function g of x. So now dy by dx is going to be v du by dx minus u dv by dx divided by v squared. So this is the general format. So it's a matter of plugging all these terms into this simple equation. So we have to keep this in mind and remember this equation. So that's the important thing here. So now we'll look at a question straight away and grab this theorem. So our first question that we're going to look into is y equals x squared divided by 2x plus 5. So now our first step is to label u and v. So our u is going to be x squared and our v is going to be 2x plus 5. So now we know we have to find dy by dx, we have to find v du by dx, u dv by dx and v squared. So we know v squared, we know we know u, we have to find du by dx and we have to find dv by dx. So we'll get into that now. So du by dx is going to be equal to 2x. When u is equal to x squared, when you differentiate that, you end up with 2x. So when you differentiate v, dv by dx is going to be 2. When you differentiate 2x plus 5, you end up with 2. So we found du by dx and we found dv by dx. So now it's a matter of plugging all of this into this. So now we'll look at this. So dy by dx is equal to v. V is going to be the bottom function, which is 2x plus 5, and du by dx, which is going to be 2x into 2x minus u. U is going to be x squared multiplied by dv by dx, which is going to be 2, and everything divided by v squared. So that's going to be 2x plus 5 squared. So now it's a matter of simplifying this. So we simplify this and we write this is equal to 4x squared plus 10x minus 2x squared divided by 2x plus 5 everything squared. So now we can subtract these two terms. So it's going to be 2x squared plus 10x divided by 2x plus 5 everything squared. If we want, we can take a 2 out, but 2x out here, but we're going to end up with x plus 5 divided by 2x plus 5 everything squared. So we cannot cancel these terms, so we leave it like this as the final answer. Now we'll be looking at the second question, where y is equal to e to the power x divided by sine of x. So now this first steps are the same. So we label u, e to the power x is going to be u, and sine of x is going to be v. So straight away we'll find du by dx and dv by dx. So du by dx is going to be e to the power x. Since when you differentiate e to the power x, you end up with e to the power x again. So dv by dx is going to be cos x. This is because v is equal to sine of x, and when we differentiate sine of x, we get cos of x. So now it's a matter of plugging into the previous equation we learned. So dy by dx is going to be v du by dx minus u dv by dx divided by v squared. Now an important thing you have to keep in mind is that in the general equation, the v comes first, v, and then the differentiated version of the top term minus u multiplied by dv by dx, and you divide everything by the bottom term, which is v squared. So now we'll be plugging those. So v is going to be sine of x, and du by dx is going to be e to the power x minus u is equal to e to the power x, and dv by dx is cos of x divided by sine x everything squared. So now we can take e to the power x out. So e to the power x sine of x minus cos of x divided by sine squared x. So that's pretty simple, and we finish that question now. So we'll look at a bit more challenging question now. So that question is y equals e to the power 2x plus 3 divided by x. So the first steps are the same as usual. So now we're going to label them. So this is going to be u and this is going to be v. So now we find du by dx, which is equal to 2. Now it is e to the power 2x plus 3. So this, think this is the format ax plus b. So a comes to the front and the equation is repeated. So dv or dx is equal to x. When you differentiate, you end up with 1. This is 2 e to the power 2x plus 3. So dy by dx is going to be v into 2 e to the power 2x plus 3 minus u e to the power 2x plus 3 multiplied by 1 divided by v squared, which is going to be x squared. So here when you take e to the power, you can take e to the power 2x plus 3 outside. You can factorize it. And then you end a and 2x minus 1 divided by x squared. So that's the answer for this. And with this we come to the end of the quotient rule. So it's a pretty simple rule and application of the terms and thinking about what we need to find, and then straight away substituting those into the general equation. So quotient rule, we're done with that. Thank you and hope you have a nice day.